Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be creating this super gorgeous card. Love the butterfly, just pops right out at you in the gold. It's really an amazing accent to this card. And it's super easy to make. It would be perfect to make if you were sending a lot of cards to somebody or just to have on hand for any occasion. And I'm also going to show you a trick that is going to rock your world on how to use very intricate framelits super easily. Let's get started. I'm going to start by cutting the card base with the Stampin' Up paper cutter. I'm measuring in an 8.5 by 11 sheet of Ivory Naturals cardstock and cutting it in half at the 5.5. And all of these supplies and measurements are available on my blog at this URL or by clicking in the link in the YouTube description below. Next, I'm going to fold that in half and use my bone folder to make a nice crisp fold there. Next up, we're going to start our stamping. I have Blackberry Bliss, Old Olive, and Crumb Cake ink pads here. And I'm using the Stampin' Up Butterfly Basic stamp set, which is brand new in the Occasions catalog, and I absolutely love it. This makes a really great background too. I'm starting with the lightest color, which is the Crumb Cake. Then moving into the Old Olive, and it really doesn't matter what order you do these in. And again, I'm really just stamping randomly, intentionally going off the edge. And next up, I'm doing some Blackberry Bliss. So we've made a little bit of a collage here with the ink. Next, from the Coordinating Butterfly Basics Framelit set, I'm going to take this butterfly and I'm going to show you that trick I promised you on how to make this intricate framelit punch right out. Now you can check out some of my other videos for some amazing cards that we've made with these bounce dryer sheets in my blog as well. I'm going to take 2 dryer sheets, and these are unused. I'm going to fold them in half. Okay, I've got the multi-purpose cutting platform, and it's closed, which is tab 1. I've got 1 cutting pad folded, going to put that right on the cutting pad, and then, and sometime this phone is going to stop ringing. Thank you! Oh, thank you! Didn't think we'd ever be able to finish this video. Okay, back to it. Of course. Oh my. All right, forgive me. So now I'm going to take the butterfly framelit, blade side down. Sandwich it between the 2 cutting pads and put it on the top of the multi-purpose cutting platform and crank that through the big shot. This is going to prime our framelit. Next, I'm going to take whatever I'm cutting, and it's almost like the dryer sheet leaves a little film, like the film that it uses to soften your clothes. It leaves that right on the butterfly die, or whatever die you're using. Now I'm going to do the same layers, sandwiching this between 2 cutting pads on top of the multi-purpose cutting platform or the magnetic platform, and crank it back through the big shot. And here's the magic. It just literally pops right out. Not a single piece is stuck in this die. Isn't that fabulous? Yay! And then once you just poke out your little pieces, your butterfly is perfect and good to go. I'm sticking him on the card with Stampin' Dimensionals, but I'm going to stick them right here in his body, which is really thin, so you actually just want to cut one in half or just use the edging here so that it doesn't show through. So the edging is a perfect fit. And he just flies right off the card, and you have this awesome 2-minute card. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to visit my blog for daily inspiration, my Facebook page where I post multiple times a day, and for even more, join my clubs or my Demonstrator group. Thanks for joining me today.